And it is time again for a little bit of the Backpack Battler here. Let's get it going. New rank game. Good. We're trying to see all 18 battles. Hey, Amulet Roulette. Let's get it going. This is going to be our main damage source, the Amulet of Darkness. We're going to have a lot of things that trigger super fast. Like a wooden sword and a broom bada boom. The only question is, how do we make this happen? Let's buy the banana, because it's on sale. We're going to probably take a little bit of damage from the poison here. But that is what it is. Gonna keep the poison flask. Pestilence flask. Because we like it. Good damage. Nice. Of course, we went against a hero sword to be. Good. Which reminds us, we should also make a hero sword. That would also help with the sewing case. Shovel as well. Do we have enough money for both? Potentially, yes. Da da bam boom 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 boom. Good. Hero sword, shovel, and the Amulet of Darkness. Shovel is so much slower than broom. Do we really want this? I mean, there is no other economy currently. Pig? Maybe not. Good, let's try this. It's fine. Going to hit very hard, so do they, but they go for super economy here. Good, that poison didn't help. Nope. Did they reflect the poison or just clean it? Yeah, they cleansed it. Ouch, so that was rough. That was brutally inefficient. Let's try and make this happen then. Sewing case, crouching trigger faster, have a chance of duplicate buffs. Good. P-Pan, King of the Bling. King of the Bling. Sewing case, we can make superior rings and they duplicate their buffs. And trigger faster. That's a plan. Here's economy, but we have the shovel now. Let's do the King of the Bling. Probably a mistake. Let's buy this accessory. Start a battle. No good. Too expensive. Do we want to be a mage? Oil lamp on sale. Good. Every 6 seconds gain 2 spikes. Start a battle, gain 3 luck. We want this. We want this. Good. The king is in. And the noise pollution is off the charts. Let me close the window. Hold on. Alright. Good. Yeah, we're looking great. Let's start the battle. Good, what does the King of the Bling do? Duplicate buffs. Good. Have a little bit of spikes here, and we win. Good. Front load luck is good for hitting with our stuff. Ooh. Thorn Elemental. We do like that. Let's bring him in. Buy an accessory. Not good enough. Do we have more natural things? The ring. Doesn't look like we can fit everything though. Should we get rid of the banana? Banana is also natural. Can we move this like a so? Can we move this like a so? What is this? 6 seconds. Banana would be better. This is 3 seconds though. You like the banana? And you like the ring? And you would also like the shiny shmel. And stones. I need a little bit more inventory space, but otherwise we're good. Good. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. Shovel? Burning torch? Oh, we have spikes. We should have spikes. We do have spikes. Good. Easy peasy. Amulet roulette. Chance. Shovel and thorn elemental. Critical hit chance per natural item. Oh, this is very good. What are you doing? Every 6 seconds inflict poison. Opponent also getting once. But costs 7. Wanna craft it up and put it in the sewing case. This costs 7. Chance that we stay natural is 100%. So we kinda like this. Maybe it's time to get rid of the poison bottle on the other hand. Could get a poison dagger. And we need inventory space so bad. This is so expensive. These two? Banana is not necessary at all. Is it really not necessary? Need inventory space. Good, let's grab the dagger. And then look for inventory space. As much as we would love the ring. Bada bim. Good, this is inventory space and it is on sale. There's more natural here. Good. So we move this over a tiny tad. Chance on you and the shovel. And the thing. Somehow. Can move you backwards. And then what? Dun, 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 dun. Can have another natural here. And this is the best we can do. Where's a knife? Here. Good. Poison dagger. And more green. Since we don't have gems, we're not going to craft these chip topazes together. Start the battle, or should we reserve the blueberries? Just one slot. Let's reserve. Ruby egg? No. Good, because we're not a ranger, that's why. A ranger and a ruby egg can make a forest dragon. With all the natural stuff we have, that would be super powerful. Good, we killed the berserker real quick. Could trade the shovel in for a spear. A ring on sale. Ooh, very nice ring. Bada bing. Good. Where do we fit the banana? Because we need one natural here now. Also, you're not in the King of the Bling. That's not good. We have to move this over to the right side somehow. Need inventory space. Let's buy these guys. They cost only 2. Magic ring. Inventory space. A Nikki on sale. Next round. Do we want the stamina inventory space? I think yes. Collecting stones. Can give up on that. Let's ignite the coal. Good. Throw the sand out of spite. Twine. Twine, banana, sword. Dagger. Something like making a boomerang. Good. I think we want the stamina sack. Costs a lot, but gives a lot. Stamina sack, you go over to the right side. Is a little bit better. Good. And then we can fit somehow the thorn elemental here. I think we might even be able to fit 3 natural things at a time. But the King of the Bling must be next to the Amulet of Fortune still and touch on all the rings. How do we do that? And the rings must go inside, well, the one ring must go inside the sewing case, but that's next round. That's not now. Banana is kind of important since we have a high stamina usage. But the King of the Bling might be even more important. If we move the dagger over... Wait a minute, these craft things have to be in the sewing case. But the sewing case could be fitted in more reasonably. Let's start with the sewing case. Oops. Good. Start with the sewing case. All the chance thingies. Also speeding up. I think we want to speed up the rings. That makes the most sense because they have the highest cooldown every 6 seconds. Good. So you're gonna be here, the Amulet of Darkness and the Amulet of Fortune. Amulet of Fortune? No. Fortune. Does this exist still? Probably. Good. King of the Bling has to be in the chance. Right. And you have to be in the chance as well. But you must not touch the bling bling. But we could put the banana here around. Good, there's only 1 slot. And then we don't lose too many slots there. Good, good, good. Like this one. And like that one. Should we flip this around, actually? No, definitely not. But... cannot touch the banana. That's alright. They must be next to each other. How? So we forget about the natural ring touching the thorn elemental. That's no problem. The rings can both touch each other here. And the food can go there. And that's a little bit better. So what we actually wanted to do is speed up the Thorn Elemental. That's good. No, we meant to speed up the rings. That's the idea. Good. Everything here looks fantastic. But if we could touch the knife on the sword, would be great. Now, there's a little bit of an issue. The lamp is out of position. Good question. How do we do this? Has 0 gold remaining. If we move this over, we can put the lamp in the hero sword and still touch not the dagger, but we can put the lamp in the shovel, ignite the coal, and have the dagger touch the hero sword like so. It's also crafted, so that's exactly what we needed to do. Good. The star of the Philharmonicar. Twine a little bit out of position. That's alright. Do we collect herbs? In this case, no. Why not though? I think herbs would be good. Every 6 seconds. Regeneration luck. So either we gain 5 regeneration or we gain 3 luck. Or we gain both and every 6 seconds gives us something. It doesn't matter, we're happy either which way. Good, with a ring of supremacy. Nicky Neko at this. Really thinking about just buying these herbs. Let's start the battle. There is not enough room to toss the stone out of spite, but that's alright. Good. Are we fighting a spear and a shovel? Good. And we win. This wasn't really that comfortable of a win, but when we did. Whoosh is a burning coal. He uses a superior ring. Every? Ooh, that is the best outcome. Every 4 seconds we gain 2 empower. And every 4 seconds we gain 2 spikes. And at the start of battle we gain 5 luck. So we absolutely hit every time we do something. Now this thing could easily go in the fanny. Whoops. Good. Whoosh. And that means it triggers fast and has a chance to duplicate its buffs. Beautiful. Nicky, come in here. 15 on this guy only. 23 over here, alright. So now we're a little bit unprotected from stuns. Oh, it's just critical hits? Oh dear. Alright then. Can we increase the speed of something else with this fanny? If the shovel would be upright, that would be possible. Shovel can be upright if we do something like this. Shovel upright here. Is this reasonable? Maybe it is. Certainly looks like it. Now the king of the bling bada bim goes there instead. And everything is in. Good. So we can count on our spikes and on our empower. Which is really good because we have 3 guns. Like even more guns. What triggers fast? This guy? Nicky is down to 14. This guy needs to go here, doesn't he? Da-da-dam-bum. And again, he's on only 3 naturals. Da-da-dum-dum. 11 only. 27 up top. Good. 3 naturals. Could this be 4 naturals? Not 100% sure. Also seems like the Amulet of Fortune is completely out of position now. Yeah, we thought this could go down. I guess so. Maybe it can. Wait, if you go here, you will not work. You would work here though. This is 3. And the shovel is not blinding too much. 23 on this guy. The ring is very expensive. Good. Kinda like the most expensive lol cow we've ever had in our world. You trigger every 3 seconds. Maybe we can get this twine going. Do we still have gold? No, we don't. We can buy another herbs. Health drops below, health drops below. No, that ring is not great. We buy the herbs. This is an accessory. How come it didn't replace with a ring on sale? I guess we've been very unlucky. Good. This looks reasonable. Don't have anything unique. Need 2 customer keycards for another unique. I don't know if this is worth the investment actually. But let's go for it. It's around 7. And we already have our unique. Start the battle. Unique treasures are uniquely powerful. In theory. Good, so we're gonna get poisoned a lot. But our damage output is just really good. Plus we critically hit with spikes. A lot. They barely had a gun. Yeah, that poison damage was really good, huh? Weapon Master. Maybe not. It is on sale though. Archaeologist, Merchant, Bard, duplicating buffs. Bard is the best. Healing is increased. Heal or gain buffs or inflict. Our Bard is good. Quite powerful. Now we wanted to have this, but we also want some inventory space. Let's do it actually. Unidentified amulet roulette. Another chance? Very much inclined to keep it. Let's reroll for inventory space. Oof. That's not the best inventory space ever. It's more like the worst inventory space ever. But let's grab it. Good. Reserve the protective purse. So what's your deal, ukulele? Triggers 10% faster for each slotted item. Can we make it even better? I think we can. I think we could. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this in here. Put the other thing there. Maybe. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Right, you're 23, you're 27. You're not working at all. You're 31. Chance must go down here. Can we get a couple of money? I think we could. Don't want to sell the star. I actually also don't want to sell my gems. This is a lot of luck. Huh. How can we make this happen? Let's have the Amulet of Fortune here, because critically chance on spikes is just a good idea, I suppose. Luck could also be on the ukulele. Start the battle, because we don't have any space. Good. They're making a mage staff. They're so far behind this ranger. So far behind. Mega Clover and nothing else. Good. Let's kill him real quick. Did they have range damage? It didn't even have range damage. Not that it would have helped. Wait, what? Yes. 50% against magical and range damage is on our spikes. Usually they just work with melee. But since we have this stone elemental, we're off way better. Protective Purse, good. Prismatic Orb. Is this useful to us? No, not that we could afford. Hungry Blade is a proper gun. Let's forget about the economy. Like our name was Donald. Let's get this out and get this in. Good. Piggy bank. Can we just make this a little bit better? Wonder if there is chance. 15% chance. Here we only have one. There we have two, but there's shop sales. Definitely don't need the health potion. Can move this over here for shop sales and then reroll. And great. And reroll. Another Nicky on sale. That's interesting. What do we speed up? These two guys? Sure. Oh, this doesn't look good. But we can manage. Good. The gun. The gun. The gun. Chance here. Chance there. And ukulele down here. Is an idea. And we think it's an actually really good idea. Dun, dun, dun. Well, the crit chance is a little bit lower, but let's be honest, the spikes are really good, but they're only good over time. The immediately thing that needs to be lucky is buff duplication and buff duplication. We have a little bit of damage here on the Amulet of Darkness, of course. And the Amulet of Darkness gets a lot of love from this board. Don't know if that's too useful. Can move this up. You're 27. How about you are 23 instead? Because then we have a bunch of space to speed up the old ukulele. Oh dear. It's less spikes. It's less spike critting, you should say. Maybe it's not a big deal. Probably is not. Ooh, banana. Dun, dun, dun. Good. Do we need protection? Yeah, let's protect ourselves. The stamina we don't. Oops. We do actually need a little bit of stamina. Only have one banana and chip to pass. With all the sped up things, I think yes. Let's keep the stamina in. Boom, bing, boom, boom. And then we're in round 9. Should just get it going. Yeah, weapon systems are quite weak. Good, but at least we have a couple of them. We have a few of them. We have 3. Good, 7 spikes, 3 vampirism, 10 spikes. We win. Blood manipulation. Whoop. Good. Buy the Nikki. Put it in here for a brief second. And you in there for a brief second. Or here. For when we reroll. Every 6 seconds gain empower. Health drops gain luck. Cost 7. Treasure chests cost 7. Need inventory space? Let's try the treasure chest. No. Need very specific things. Sale chance 16. Sale chance 13. But you are way more likely to trigger. Let's reroll. No sale. Let's reroll. 2 things on sale. Don't need this gun. Could replace the hero sword with a ripsaw blade. Can also not fit it. And take just the inventory space, I suppose. And still look for something on sale. Shield of Valor, we don't have block gain. Heroic potion. No. Trade in the Amulet of Darkness for a boomerang. Tempting. Tempting. Steal a buff. But it's not 100% tempting. Is it really not? It's another gun. And it's also crafted. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Bling bling. Are you natural, Mr. Boomerang? You're not. So I'm not sure if this is your spot in the end. We have to move this upwards. Dum, dum, dum. Maybe we move this over. Now you have to touch on the Amulet of Fortune, that's for sure. Dum bom be dum. Here then. Good. 1 Amulet of Fortune, 2 Amulet of Fortune. or reasonable, but I wonder if I can do both. Just so that we crit a lot. Maybe we lay it down. Horizontally. And then of course completely slot it. The ukulele is not very happy about this. But I guess it's out of luck. Wish we could slot the Nicky somehow. I could put one Nicky here and the other one next to it. For now. Can increase the boomerang speed. Falcon Blade would be amazing. So you need nature. You need nature. And you need another nature. Good enough. Ukulele is boomerang. Your boomerang fires like so. There's space here. Speed up the boomerang. Throw some sand out of spite. And we're out of inventory space. But this should be good enough. Definitely going to crit a lot with our spikes. Do we gain a lot of spikes? We have a chance at duplicate. And we have the chance at duplicate here. And we have the chance to steal. Start the battle. Good. What about this guy? Thorns and poison with a mushroom farm. Our stamina goes out real quick. It's a stupid boomerang, huh? But we do win in the end. Good. Prismatic orb. We have the money to buy it. Does not really help. Awkward inventory space again. There's another knife. Question, do we want it? And the answer is a resounding yes. Gonna get a daggerang going. And let's reroll for more. Whoop. Is a corrupt crystal, and here is our gun. Finally, the Bloodthorn is in, but we do need to craft it first. Corrupted crystal on sale. We do like that. Ooh, banana. Don't see it fitting here. Let's kick out the Nickies. Put all the stuff back in. Like it was supposed to. Keying of the bling. Dum bum bim bum bum. Twine is running. Is this like it was supposed to be? Also not sure about this situation here. If this was there and the knife was here... No. Can we choose not to increase the damage of the knife? That's a resounding no. Bam, bam. Good, or bad rather. How do we fit this? It needs to go here. There's no two ways about it. We do have something. Oof. This is so really hard to do. We move you upwards and you around. Then we still can't do anything here. Unless we want to slow ourselves down a bit. Which might or might not be fair. Stamina usage are very high, huh? What else can we sped up to our advantage? Not sure I want to speed up the gun even. But let's do it. Bling is still in. Why do you want to craft this up? None of the neckies are in. Ishigami says something. Ishigami chimes in for the very first time. Hello, I have bought this game 6 days ago and played 30 hours. I was playing on Pyromancer and still don't know how to play properly. Can you show one run on Pyromancer? Yes. Easy peasy. No problem. But we're in round 11 and we have 7 rounds to go. Are you willing to wait? Because we're trying to see all 18 battles with this adventurer girl. And that is the point of the stream. But I will gladly show you how to play the Pyromancer. Good. Now we have the blood manipulation. These guys are in the bag. This could be a crafting round. And in case you're wondering what the heck is a crafting round, is where you go less powerful, but come out more powerful, and you expect to lose. And we hate to do that, but the Bloodthorn is just a fantastic gun. I can recommend the Bloodthorn crafting on any character, including the Pyromancer. So let's go ahead and have the ukulele give us extra hit points, because it's the only space we have left here. But we craft up 2 things, so if we lose this round, we have 2 things crafted up, and it wasn't too bad. Let's see. We still have our theme of spikes and critically hitting with the spikes, and impotent rage on this adventurer, and we win. Beautiful. Start the survival mode. And whoosh, bada boom, the Bloodthorn and the Daggering. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. We love this. Oh, we love the adventurer. It's a second favorite character class. Or third, because the first place is occupied by 2 character classes, the Reaper and of course the Berserker. But yeah, let's grab this fanny pack and a corrupted crystal because it is on sale. Wonder if you should corrupt this heart. Is there space? If we move this Daggerang... Oof. I don't actually think there is space in the sewing case for the corrupted heart, so we're probably not going to do it, but the Wolpertinger. The Wolpertinger is really super duper powerful, especially for us. And we can fit them into 2 fanny packs immediately. I think yes. It's an investment. I think it's a good investment. Let's do it. Because we like to do it. We use the Gloves of Haste as well. Very smart. 21 on the Neki here and 25 on the Neki there, which means we're very much resistant to critical hits. Is not that unimportant because we don't have any block. And critical hits take a little bit of thorn damage back with a spike buff, but mostly deal more damage. We'd rather not get critically hit and get hit very often for our spikes to be maximized in efficiency. Now, survive 7 rounds. Let's start the battle. And we did become more powerful here. Definitely. Oh, what is this? A lot of pets. Some overhealing. Water elemental. If the water elemental uses up a lot of water, mana, then it becomes very powerful. Good. Not powerful enough. They did get their 2 buffs, but they didn't get the 3rd buff. Alright, so this mage got wrecked. It's a flute and is on sale. Let's bring it in for a brief moment. Amulet Roulette. Ooh, it's a spiky one. That is really lucky for us. Another amulet. So King of the Bling is really good. Because if you get an Amulet Roulette, and we did not even put in our guys. Let's put in our guys here. To have more chance on sales. Amulet Roulette. Whoosh. And immediately we increase our chance and immediately we're unlucky. While we had the low chance, we get the sales. It's crazy pants. Good. Amulet of Darkness is not the amulet we want. Let's get rid of it. A Jinx Tortilla is a fantastic bird. It's also really good if it becomes a Paradise Burb. Let's bring it in for a moment. And where do we put the flute in? Here would be the space. It would be a fantastic space. Is it that fantastic? Put it down one is even more fantastic. Good. Right. It triggers 10% faster for each star item, yes. And the flute activates. Advance the cooldown of random non-musical item by 20%. Yeah, that speeds up things. Good. In order to have this, we are not having spikes. Not sure if this is the way to go. Let's put in the Nikis again to protect from crits. Then we need inventory space. Cannot look for it because we need to buy the corrupted crystal. There's no space to put it in the backpack, which is sad because the backpack is the place for it to go. Thorn Elemental. Nah. How does this rough? But alright, we have to wait one more round, I suppose. Because this is all we can do. Let's reroll once more. For inventory space. Yep. 3 only. Good. Put the guys back. Yeah, there's a little bit of rearranging every time we reroll the shop. But it's worth it. Banana. Since we have the Wolpertinger, the banana is just too big. Let's get rid of it. Stamina sack. And put in 2 natural things. Wish we could put the bird here. Maybe we should try and get the bird there. About here? No. Bird over there for speeding up the lamp and the ukulele. Bird is not even that great. Here is the space for the bird. Yes. But I'm missing one slot. I think the bird might have to wait for a brief moment. Still didn't get our second customer card, which is a bit rough. It's a bit rough. Ishigami, how you doing, man? Are you trying the Pyromancer still? I can also give you tips without playing the Pyromancer, but let's start the battle, I suppose. Yeah. This board is really nice. Now we're fighting a Pyromancer. They took the Ever-Burning and they took the Dragon Nest, but they're dead. They're dead, Jim. This was actually not a bad board. A little bit of a mess up here. Because they're not corrupting and have the corrupted dragon, that's 4 wasted slots. But alright, Riftsaw Blade, Corrupted Crystal, Magic Ring. This is all nothing. We could ignite the Lump of Coal since we have a lot of slots. Yeah, let's spend those two. Why not? And then we look for inventory space, but not before we switcheroo our salesman. There's another musical instrument. Nah. 3-row? I mean, it fits in here perfectly, but inventory space is now more important. Especially since it wasn't on sale. We could trade it in the Corrupted Crystal and grab a Shepherd's Crook instead. I think yes, because the Corrupted Crystal does nothing for us. And the Shepherd's Crook does everything for us. Kind of a no-brainer. Then the Prismatic Orb is needed for a bird. But we cannot fit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here? Ah, Mr. Bird. Could go there. Speed up the ring. Could switcheroo the sword to speed up the poison dagger. Yeah, we don't think this is the greatest of ideas. No, we're not going to pay 14 for a Prismatic Orb. There's no way. Slotted the Nickies for a reason here. We want something on sale. Let's bank the stone for no good reason. Good. Potion Belt is on sale. Bag of Stones. That's interesting now because we could throw some stones. Good question. How do we fit the Shepherd's Crook? And the stones. Magic Ring. Again a bad one and not on sale. Good, let's reslot the Nickies. Like they've been slotted. Wonder if you can get the Shepherd's Crook here. Maybe. Ooh, you're just barely out of range. It's not good news. It's bad news. If we move you up, Buttercup. Yeah, this inventory space is just so awkward. I mean, you want to go here. Want to fit the Shepherd's Crook so that it helps out. I think we see something possible here. If you go there and the boom, but a boom goes here, then the boom doesn't profit from the amulets any longer. It's not good. Want to steal a buff on every hit. Not deal a couple more damage for no reason. Can we fit the shepherd in here? Forget about the dagger. In here would be perfect. Can put it there. Is it natural? It is never natural. That's a shame. Why? Don't want to use 2 slots on the boomerang. If we move you upwards, we use 2 slots on the sword. Which is not the greatest of all time. But if the boomerang goes very fast, that would be perfect. Kind of really want to use every slot on the sewing case. The shepherd's crook doesn't work at all. Don't care, don't think so. Is there anything else crafted? Dagger. And a hero sword. Alright. Reasonable. Shepherd's crook is in. Can you not? No, you can't. Shepherd's crook is in quite perfectly. The 2 damage is not important, but being protected is very much important. Absolutely, this is our protection. Good. And all it costs us is 10% critical hit chance for our spikes. Good. That's a cost we're willing to pay. Wolpertinger is in. Let's sped up. Bird has a space down here. What do we want to speed up with the bird? Spikes, flute, or ring and guns? Let's go for guns. 27 on this necky. Whoops. 25 on that necky. 10 on that necky. 21, 35. Wait. Can we somehow make you over 40? No, but this all can move a different way. You're natural, so let's put it in. Good. And then we're going to have a little bit of accuracy on our Bloodthorn. Can speed up the lamp. I think this might be all she wrote. Why are you here for no reason? Can we speed you up a little bit better? Potentially. Yes. Good, good. 40, 21, still not happening. How expensive are you? 5. Hi, yeah, you're 10. Is this something we need inventory space? We need inventory space so bad. Let's reroll one more time. Good. That's not inventory space, that's a crown. It's worth 12. So we could get 1 Nicky over the magical threshold. In theory. Cannot move this around at all. How is the boomerang so important for us? Don't know. It is what it is. I don't think we can speed up these things. We would love to, though. Come on, it's gotta be possible. We move you here. Should have a little bit of space. One Nikki is at 30, the other one is at 30. 34. This is worse. You go here. Still at 40. Is this not possible simply? There's space here. Like so, and 25. We move you down, you're 39, you're at 15. Ah, this is brutal. Here? Not even that bad. I don't want to get rid of the spikes. I have so much stuff we could sell. I want to toss the stones. Tell you what, we're gonna reroll one more time. Should have bought the crown maybe, but not really. Can't believe this. The Nickies are just not working. Alright. No big deal. It's just a little bit painful. Because we're missing 1 point. But it is like that sometimes. Since we're missing 1 point, maybe we can do this a little bit better. As not to waste the fanny pack slot. Good, so that's what we got. In round 14. And then we can help Ishigami with their Pyromancer. If they're still here. Start the battle. Good. Anchor games. With a lot of goops. And still a lot of economy here. Surely they cannot win. Thank you. Let's buy the things on sale. There's a blood amulet we enjoy. Magic ring on sale. Opponent drops, health drops below, gain 5. It is on sale, so we're gonna buy it. But otherwise, we're looking for inventory space. Emer roulette. Wrong. Start a battle, health drops below, gain. These are all these terrible rings. I think it's just gonna resell. Yeah, we don't like them. 10 gold. Reroll. Yes. More gloves of haste. No. Ruby egg on sale. Survive 5 rounds. Every 6 seconds gain spikes. That's a good ring. But for 7. There is no space for ruby egg. We would love to. Is it time to sell the Nickies? Could sell 1 Nicki. Don't want the egg. 3 roll? Oh man. Good, here's inventory space. It fits in there alright. For little thingies, but we cannot toss things. Let's get rid of the egg, it's just too big. Could get rid of this stupid food. We have enough natural things, yeah. Let's buy this leather bag first. Don't want to reroll, it's cost too much money, we have no economy. Good, now we have space for yet another musical instrument. In theory. And then we could sell one Nicky. You're at 30. Put expensive things here. Vampiric gloves is a good idea. 38, and where is our healing herb? I'm good. We don't actually have to sell the Nicky. Oh man. Oh, this is horrible. You can go here, you can go there. Still have some stupid food. 23 on this Nicky. Is it better than throwing stones though? We love to resist critical hits. Definitely. Throwing stones might not be that big of a factor in the late game, so let's not. Good, and we survive only 4 more rounds. 5 tries remaining, so we already did win. We already did survive, and we already will see all 18 rounds. So this has been a perfect run. Cannot be a perfect run because we did lose one. But otherwise, this looks great. So what do we put in just for fun? I suppose the twine. Extra mana can become luck. Don't think we have a luck issue. Don't we have this ring giving us luck at the start of the battle? And then we start the battle. Good. What do we have? A mercury element, so they're gonna poison themselves. They have a hammer. Can we resist stuns somewhere? Do we have a yellow one? Oh, we win already. Good. If you have a yellow one, yellow gem in your armor, is a good protection against stuns. Vampiric gloves. Good blood manipulation. Makes the Nicky not over 40. And you? You do. Good. Nicky's over 40. There's another Nicky. Right, but let's do our trick. For more sales. Protective purse is very welcome. Unstable recombinator, both Nickies. No. Maybe one Nicky? That's a good idea. Costs 6. And we have the protective purse to put it near the Nicky as well. So that is our plan. But what else is our plan? Let's grab it. Magic ring, start of battle, inflict. Hey, this can be recombinated. Hey, this amulet can be recombinated. There's another ring. Opponent drops below. Let's forget about the stones. And recombinate all these rings. Gonna be super rich for the last round. And for the next to last round. Good. Could recombinate the leather boots. Good. Alright, we're super rich. Put you here. Vampiric gloves. Speed up the poison dagger. Highness, not nothing. You're here, alright. Maybe we get a prismatic orb for the last round. To get a paradise burp. Boomerang, bada bang. Now's the question. How do we fit all this stuff? Recombinator here. We're recombinating... Could recombinate the bird as well. But what we really want to recombinate is rings. Let's recombinate there where the flute is. It's bad for the ring situation here. Let's recombinate here where the Jinx tortilla is. Really? Or we put the Jinx. Jinx is musical as well. But it doesn't fit. Jinx is... fits, actually. Good. So that's something. Now, as for recombination. Unstable recombinated goes here where it's really fast. No. Needs to hit as many things as possible. Here it hits as many things as possible. Good. You and you not. You potentially. Do we have a triggering ring? No, that's why we recombinate them. We have more luck even. It doesn't seem like we can fit even more luck. Which is a shame. Here would be nice. But the bird does not play ball. Orbiting needs to have fanny packs. Right, so we recombinate here. We recombinate a ring. Recombinate another ring. We could recombinate the boots. Should we leave out the hero sword for this one round? Just to recombinate the boots? No. Don't think so. Good. We did everything we could. 0 gold remaining. Let's start the battle. Good. Bam! There's Harold, the Hateful Hat. Good. So they're gonna give us a lot of buffs, which is a mistake, obviously. And they die. As for our recombination, whoosh, is inventory space. Is a pineapple. Don't have that much food combo. I don't really think. Search sand. Nah, let's get rid of it. Another lamp. Something's on sale here. There is the customer card. So for the last round... No, it doesn't work. That was a mistake. We need to sell these, actually. Let's reroll. Trade in the corrupted crystal that we have here in our inventory. For a lightsaber, no. Ruby egg, nothing. Inventory space, awkward. It's not even that awkward, it's a leather bag. But now our board needs better inventory space. Can get another blood amulet, but it costs a full 8. I think we want to invest this full 8. Good, and then we want to reroll. Could craft boots. Need inventory space though. I don't think so. Put this guy back. Da-da-boom, boom. Let's sell all garbage. How about that? Let's gamble on the chest. Ooh, it's poison. How do we poison real quick? Burning coal, you are 1.4 and super duper fast. I think our fastest item is the hero sword. Let's put our poison on top of that. Good. Mana orb, no. Magic ring, broccoli. Second lamp, does it have a chance to touch a gun? Here, in theory, we could move the Actually, what if we give up the flute? Let's give up the flute. Put the Wolpertinger down here. It's sped up just like it was there. Would be... chance? Yes. Double chance on duplication. Triple chance on duplication. This is good. Food-wise, you can replace the garlic with the broccoli. Oh, wait a minute. Now we only have 10%, we have 20% chance, and then triple chanced to crit on our spikes. This is rough. But if you want to surround the Thorn Elemental with these, there is no other way. Yep, there is no other way. It's good enough, it's maximized. Good, don't need this gun. 10 gold. Let's look for more things. Spear potion build is awkward, but does fit in and we're full. Another dagger could be a vampiric dagger. I don't think we mind too much. Another dagger, why not? Can we fit though? Can this guy be somewhere else and still be over 40? I don't think so. This looks like it could work. But it doesn't. No, it completely does not. Here? Still does not. There's no chance. But let's make the vampiric dagger for fun. Good. There's so much garlic. Let's get rid of it. Reroll. Another fanny pack. Yes, we will buy it. And we will slot it. Garlic. Garlic. Wait, we need more. No, we don't want to pay 2 for reroll. So buy the thing. And then slot. You should be here 100%. And you should be sold. Probably. Can we fit this? What do we speed up? Here, this. Good. And then we slot the rest. Maybe we can even trigger other twine a little bit for fun. Yeah, here's the best place, since the hero sword is a fast triggering item. Good. Stamina usage very high. But we have a stamina usage very high since forever. Good, let's start the battle. Wonderful. Speeding up the poison dagger 1.2, 0.99, 0.95, 1 second. Oh, we're dying? Oops. Close one. It's only the second one we lost. Strange. Did they have range damage? No, they had a very similar deck to ours. Too much lifesteal, I suppose. That's alright with a lock lifter. Hi. Alright then, we speed up you. Speed up the dagger. No. This is just not the best. If we could put the vampiric gloves somewhere in between. This thing. 16 gold remaining, monkey, snowman. Magic ring. Every 6 seconds gain 2 spikes. Right. Nikki goes where it helps. Reroll. Stamina sack. Sure. Reroll. Piggy. Reroll. There's a prismatic orb too late and it's not on sale. Protective purse. Sell this one. Leather armor too late. Reroll. Mana orb no good. Egg no good. Magic ring. What ring are you? Oh, we just trade any ring and we get a shovel? Maybe not. Nikki goes back. Stupid bird. Was in a good spot. Can we put the ring in the bling? That's a yes. And this is our board for the last round. Survive one more round, let's go. This is the best we could do, it's not too much. But it's alright. Can we win against an Excalibur? That is the question. Good. Ooh, this is a lot of spikes we're getting there. Bam, sometimes they crit. Uh-oh. Aww. Maybe our shepherd's crook was the mistake? No, I think we did great. We just got unlucky with the drops and everything. Our board wasn't fully slotted in the end. There was no economy in the beginning. But let's not be too disappointed. This was only 3 losses. This was 15 wins on Platinum. I think this is very good. Now, if the Ishigami is still in chat, we're going to play another one. And we're going to play the Pyromancer. If not, then not. Because today is not the greatest day. It's not the greatest day. I'm going to lay down a little bit. Good, let's see. Close. We would have to not random then. We usually random, but let's look at the Pyromancer. Pyromancer with gold with a Pyromancer, Fire Pit or Offering Bowl or the Sack of Surprises. We would do whatever Ishigami wants us to do. But Ishigami is no longer there. Which is very sad. So we're going to do it another time. Maybe they'll find us. We play every day. And we play in the early morning time. Depending on where you are as well. Good. Thank you, thank you. Ishigami, that means you're still here. So do we do them? And do we do the Offering Bowl? Or do we do the Fire Pit? Or do we do the Sack of Surprises? And you know, we like to do it. So whichever one you prefer. If you want our tip, which one is the strongest? We would say Offering Bowl is the strongest. Because that's economy, and economy is very, very much important in the game. And the Sack of Surprises is interesting. Ouch. What does it do? It places with random starting bags and items. Yeah, this is what we actually would want to do ourselves. Just for the kick. But if we were to tell you what to do, or what is the strongest, we would say Offering Bowl. It's also hard to use, so we could give you some examples how to use this and when to use it, if that's all right. Since you're not typing, we just assume things, and we cannot see who's in chat, so we don't know. But what we could do is we could check out who subscribed. So if you just subscribe there, or if you just followed. Oh no, it's Lemic. Oh man. Yeah. So for Lemic we could do it, but Ishigami is no longer here, we assume. We would have showed him, but he's no longer there. So we do another random run. Oh, we could, I mean, maybe he's gonna play back the VOD, right? So let's have a showcase of the Pyromancer, why not? Let's do it real quick. New rank game, Pyromancer, Offering Bowl, Gold rank. Good. Yeah, this is a terrible start. We like the random start. But we get lucky with economy. And now all these things are super duper expensive for the Offering Bowl. So they're very much worth a lot. High value is what we're talking about. Good. So let's put the peon here and the whetstone. And that is already a lot of damage we're dealing. And do we immediately offer up everything? That is the question. Now, a better player would know what items we could random. I think we can random all kinds of items. So let's try. Let's try something crazy pants. Let's try to offer up all the items that were on sale. And we keep only the dagger. Is not easy to do. We have 7 gold remaining, by the way. So we look for one more inventory space. Now the Pyromancer should collect all the shiny schmells for turbo schmellies. So we do that. We don't have block in the beginning, so this is not even the worst move in the first round. Let's reroll. Ah, a little bit unlucky. No inventory space. So grab the lump of coal and a stone. Since we're the Pyromancer, the lump of coal can easily be ignited. And we cannot get rid of the banana, unfortunately. That's alright, so this will be 8 worth of items. And it did cost us only 4. That's why we're doing this. Good. Let's put the coal in and throw the stone out of spite. And this is the first round. I hope this all makes sense. In the first round we have a little bit of damage output. We have a lot of heal, and we did win barely, because they had the same. But they went for the piggy bank. I mean, they needed to. They had the same. They also had a pen and a dagger. And a stone. They did not have the banana. How the heck was it so close? This should not have been this close. But there is an element of chance in here. There's absolutely an element of chance in here. So yeah. Did the banana not fire? Yeah, the banana did not fire. Phew. But the 2 schmellies? Maybe that's why we won. Good. So since we offered this up, we gain a spear, which is infinitely better than an early game peon. During the early mid game, though, the peon is better than the spear if you have it surrounded with a lot of food. Good. Let's grab the inventory space immediately. Do we want to collect all herbs? Usually we do it. Collecting herbs is good because not only sustainability. Is that bag better than one which increased hit points for every fire? Yes, Ishigami. We're playing the Pyromancer just for you. we have started just a moment ago, and we explained the first round. Hopefully you were there, but the offering bowl is better than the fire pit because now we have a spear. With the fire pit, we only would have had some extra hit points, but more important is damage output. Proper damage output. Good, but I think we might even offer up the spear again, along with the banana, and look for something even better. Good. Let's buy a garlic for 2 because we can offer it up. It doesn't cost us anything. The best thing, of course, is buying things on sale like we did do last round. First round there's a higher sale chance than the other rounds, but there we could offer up a lot to get the spear. Can throw 2 stones out of spite. Let's reroll one more time. Do we though? Really want these herbs. Let's collect the herbs. And 4 is the magical number. 4 gold is good for re-rolling for inventory space, because inventory space numbers are crazy pants. If something is on sale, you can buy it. Like if the potion belt is on sale, you can buy it for 3, because you spent 1 here now. If stamina sack is on sale, you can buy it for 3. If everything else is on sale, you can buy it for 3, and if the fanny pack is not on sale, you can even buy the fanny pack. Also, you can emergency sell something for 1 to get a leather bag, but we're completely out of luck now because there's only a pig, which we're going to offer up. But there's also a fantastic shiny Schmell, which is really good. Let's put the dagger over here so we can get more hit points. And this is our sustainability here. This bag. Gonna get a little bit of hit points since we don't have any block. Heal ourselves. And then look at this economy. We get 12 gold for nothing. Remember, we invested 2 gold for a pan and 2 gold for something else we put in here. So we invested 4 gold. And we got a spear in return, which is great. And now we're going to put the stuff back. Oh, something is not happening. Good. Put the stuff back and get something even more valuable. Now this is a little bit risky because early game the spear is a good weapon. And a banana is good sustainability, but we risk it. For the biscuit. Let's start the battle. Good, around 2. Around 2 is good. Around 2. They only have 2 short bows. That's not a lot of damage output. And we will heal up completely. Whoosh, like that. And now they're in a bad position, and we're gonna win. Easy peasy. What do we get? Now we're in trouble. Because we do not have any damage output. Now we're so in trouble. Thermal thorns are really bad. We tried them. And they're hard to pop off. Unidentified skill is reasonable because economic troubles. But stoned is probably the way to go. Because we're betting on getting a bag of stones and throw the stones for our damage output this round. Round 3. But we're not very confident. Stone is not a bad pick. Let's pick it. Here we can, for the economy, get a health potion into the offering bowl. Tell you what, we are going for a shovel. Because for round 3, having a pan and a broom is good damage output. Do we have to sell something to make it work? No, we don't think so. Could do a flame dagger, but we think flame daggers are a mistake. Are they? In round 4 a flame dagger? And then offer it up? Flame daggers are a mistake. Period. If we look at the comparison here, 3 to 7, 2 to 5. Sure. And you make use of the useless heat, right? But in the end, if you have a heat print board, you're gonna look very stupid. Tell you what, we are going to risk it. We're going to make a flame dagger and then offer it up. If we print heat. If we don't print heat, we have extra damage output. That's the plan. Since we're not throwing stones, we're probably just gonna sell the stones to make everything work here. Still don't have block, so this healing here is a great idea. And now we have to fit in the broom and the pan. And potentially the garlic. Broom and pan. No dice. We have to sell something. Don't want to sell the garlic, we want economy. How do we do this? Well, we definitely want both items, that's for sure. And we do have the space to fit them in. So let's just do it, I suppose. Good, and this Amulet of Life is really cool. Good, 20 extra maximum health for round 4, round 3 even, definitely. So this Pyromancer is popping off like crazy. We fit the coal we made into the broom because the broom is the fast triggering item here on our board. Start the battle. Good, we have good damage output. This is a poison deck, but they barely have anything. The spike shield is dangerous for us. Only deals 2 damage currently. We don't have any healing except for the 2 regeneration. Somehow they hold out very much here. Fatigue sets in. We're out of stamina. We drank the potion. We will lose this. I can't believe it. The shield protected them because we only have melee and we only have bad melee weapons. That's why we lost. Very sad. Good. Can't win them all, I suppose. Bag of Stones is in. Shovel. Immediately recombinating here into the offering bowl. Just like the garlic. We toss the stones. We heal way too much currently. And we don't have an overheal mechanic. Bank the stone. But now that we throw the stones, we have good protection with a stone skill. Whetstone for 4. Could slot it. Could risk it because we need it. Actually, we're not even ready to recombinate the garlic. And the reason for that is there is an item called Stank. It's a very good item and it needs a garlic. So we're not going to do it. Inventory space, let's reroll one more time. Inventory space is here. Thorn Whip is there. Can we get this inventory space? Yes. Let's use up the flame, get the inventory space. Throw this 1 stone out of spite. And the shovel and the dagger and 2 stones is our damage output. And the stones is our protection. This healing will do nothing actually. Start the battle. Good. Because we have block and let's see what the healing does. Oh, it does a little bit. Yeah, it healed us up for a brief moment. Ooh, nice damage output. Good. And this engineer was slotted not very well. Because I didn't have the items. I don't know. Now we replace our gun, our shovel, with the Thorn Whip. Also have a Pestilence Flask. from the offering bowl. We might re-offer it. We'll see. Let's buy the Thorn Whip because it's a proper gun. And then this is what you have to do with every character, not just the Pyromancer. Just try to get powerful weapon every round for your damage output. Because stones alone, with a stone, are great, but need proper damage output. We do have the Molten Dagger for 3 to 7, but that's also not really great. The Thorn Whip scales. So that's a good gun, we want to have it. Blueberries. For 2. Let's reroll one more time, because when we sell the flame, we have 4, and 4 is the magic number for rerolling. Let's go. Yes, there's a fanny pack. We sell the flame. Grab the fanny pack. And there's an unstable recombinator we're going to do next round. We have the money. There's a hammer as well. What is this now? This is now a little bit interesting because the offering bowl doesn't do anything for us this round. We would like to have it do something for us every round. Could offer up some shiny schmelz, since we have the stone theme now. But collecting these guys is good for later. I always lose to engineer with some shield build, would give more and more shield. Yeah, the engineer, if they don't have a crazy build like that, engineer feels very weak. And that is because engineer is a crafter. So they don't have inherently good stuff, but they can craft so well. If they have the cog bag, then they can immediately craft up a Bloodthorn, for example. They can immediately craft together their gems. And when they have a little bit of... Later on they get the laboratory when they have a little bit of buffs. That's not related to crafting, but then they're gonna buff Snowball. Yeah, but engineer is not something to lose to. Yeah, shield builds, we lost to a shield build because we had little guns and they had a spiked shield. It's a rock, paper, scissors. If you're a ranger and you have bows, then why would you care about shields? Good, our money is out. Do we recombinate something? Definitely not this. Maybe the potion. How about the potion? Because I don't see us needing the potion. Nope. We don't. Slot the gem, slot the coal. Thorn Whip is 2.2, that's not very fast. But it's the fastest thing we have, we need the stank. What about another dagger, by the way? It's not a dagger build, it costs 4. Yeah, we don't think so. We want armor. We also want a shield, because we have the stoned. If we get the regular big shield, what's its name? The Holy Crusader's shield or whatever. Then we can put it next to the stoned and we get so much block. And if we get the gold armor, we get so much regeneration. So our plan for this Pyromancer is Bloodthorn, gold armor, shield. That's our combo. And then we stick to the stoned thing for protection. Deal a bunch of damage with Bloodthorn. Should be easy peasy. Our economy is going great. Start the battle. Bombium is a mage, and they're gonna go for maximum hit points and sustainability. They barely have damage output, so I'm not scared. We're just gonna toss our stones and scale up, and they're gonna lose. Oh dear. Why are they not losing? Oh dear. our damage output was too low, and they went all the way up when they hit points. Did they momentarily run out of mana even? Bewitchment. Oh dear, they corrupted us. Ouch. That's 2 losses already for our Pyromancer. Darn. With the economy build. And by the way, that's why the Pyromancer is not one of our favorite character classes, because they're very, very dependent on the economy. They have economy and that's all they have. So they have to waste around crafting up the hammer, crafting up the broom, and I don't think we want the hammer. Let's do a hammer dagger for 1 round. Good. Hammer dagger for 1 round. Can you move over? Wait a minute, we have a fanny pack. Let's use the fanny pack on our stones. It's a bit better. Then we get rid of the hammer, offering it up, getting a lot of money from it. The recombination can offer itself up. The leather boots are great early game, especially if they give us some money. We can sell a flame for a broom, but a boom. Stamina usage is high though. Let's buy it next round. And can we somehow increase our damage? We can. Good, this can go up there. And again we have this thing of not making use of our schmells. Right, throw 2 stones out of spite. Round 6, we're looking bad in round 6. We're not very hopeful here. See how it goes. But yeah, that's the economy game with the Pyromancer. Good. Throw stones. Oh, it's a Berserker. Impotent Rage? Yes, we win. Good. Let's see. Bang! Oh, inventory space. And it's a good inventory space. Box of Proshp. Ah. We don't have any godly or unique anymore. Whoops. And another unstable recombinator. The unstable recombinator became an unstable recombinator. Genius. We move out over here. And the Thorn Whip is in, bada bim. Stamina usage is low. We can make it high. Putting the broom in. Inventory space is needed. And then we let the Thorn Whip hit. Putting a lamp underneath. And the broom gets recombinated. Broom hits fast, stamina usage is high. There is a banana. I think we're going to buy the banana for this round. Just for the stamina issue. And then we're going to recombinate it. But not the garlic. Because the garlic we still need. We have a whetstone, all we need is a wooden sword. Then the wooden sword becomes a hero sword, and the hero sword with the garlic becomes a stank. Stank and Bloodthorn OP combo, especially if you're sustainable. The stones and a gold armor. Still waiting on that gold armor. Alright. 4 gold is the magic number. Let's look for inventory space. Bank the stone, buy the stamina sack next round, and start the back battle. Good, how we're looking? They don't have any damage output. They have high sustain. Where do they get their block from? Just the garlic? Seems like it. Can we kill them? No, barely not. Oh, this was a close one. Subclass is unlocked. Now, with a little bit of mana... Oh dear. I think it's time now just to sell weapons, because I think we lost the last one because we ran out of stamina. Yeah, we need to sell weapons. We cannot derp around here. Or do we go for heat printing? Start ability gain 2 on hit, 30% chance to gain 1 damage. Burning torch is garbage. Just sell it immediately. We're not going for heat printing. We're going for scale warden. There's no need to buy dragons. Yeah, this is terrible. That's why we don't like the pyramids. They also have no good subclass. Holy item activates chance to inflict blindness for 5 seconds. But we gain regeneration with the Crusader. Chance to protect your boss from repulse, debuffs from cleansing. No. The upfront buffs here is just too good. Ishigami asks, should I always buy items at sale in shop and put in build? Yes, always buy items in shop that are on sale because they're for free. This buckler costs 4. If it was on sale, it costs 2. Drop here to sell for 2, so it's free. Now, you can incorporate the items into your build, but if you cannot use them, you can bank them here for when you need that extra money to buy something else that you can use. So, things on sale you buy and bank in your storage, unless you can make use of them. Right. Oh, there's another bag of stones now. And that's fortunate. Maybe we can win next round then. Good, let's put in this here. Let's get rid of the... but you're asking for the pyromancer specifically? You can buy all things on sale and immediately put them in the offering pit. Offering bowl here. Because that's how you make money. Alright, alright. This is looking quite good now. Contemplating the flame whip, but we did contemplate it so many times. Only if you have real spike production. The flame whip is good. Otherwise, it's quite bad. And the reason, of course, it doesn't scale, but it does print heat. So if you go for Firebender and Flame Whip, you will get a lot of heat. But we cannot do this here, unfortunately. Because we don't have mana production and we don't have spike production, so we cannot print the heat. 6 inflict for each opponent. Yeah, this is... I think we're just gonna get the Dragon Nest here. Gain 4 luck, 4 regeneration, 4 mana, and 4 heat. We actually need this. There is no choice here. Because stones have an accuracy of 70%. And we have no luck gain. And this is our damage output and our protection. Would be foolish not to take the scale warden. We have to pay the 10. Ouch. Good, now there's something on sale, an emerald egg. Start a battle, gain 3 luck. We have 4 luck. That translates to 20% accuracy. So another 3 luck is good, especially with the bird. We're gonna take out our luck. Yeah, we buy both the stamina sack and the emerald egg on sale. Now we have a bit of an issue. Don't have inventory space. Want it to hatch immediately. But we have 7 money. 7 gold is good for rerolling, definitely. There's inventory space. The offering bowl. Let's reroll. More inventory space, another stamina sack? I think yes. Good. And then we toss our stones. If we had a little bit more inventory space, we could recombinate 2 things in the offering bowl, and we can. Beautiful. Except we don't want to. I suppose a stone then? Yes. Unless we want to throw 6 stones. Let's bank the stone, it's fine. Can sell this. Buy something for 2, which is not offered. I think we're alright. Start the battle. And now check this out. Stones have 100% accuracy. Whoosh. And that is just beautiful. Look at the stone. That's funny. They did heal themselves 1, as did we. 1 time. They're out of stamina. We're not out of stamina. We keep going. Fatigue damage and stones are flying. Was a win. Good. And the dragon is in. There's a banana we can recombinate. We would love to get the healing herbs. Yeah, then just get the healing herbs. Piggy bank recombination. Is doing something for us. Good. And then we look for the things we're missing. We just cannot find them. Emerald Roulette. Magic damage, fast triggering. There's a hard no. Where do we recombinate this? Do we have things that trigger right now? Suppose we could put it in here. Could put it there? No. Let's just put it here, it's fine. No big deal. Piggy is out of luck. Fanny pack is in. Fanny pack is in. Faster stones even. Good. Banana. Ooh, banana. Here. More flame. More flame. Can reroll because we have so many heat. Flames. Can bank the stone. Cannot reroll. I think it's fine. Let's throw this 1 stone out of spite. Good, how we looking? Stamina usage is low, we have heat, that means stamina usage is higher. Good. Start the battle. And now we have an emerald whelp who also deals some extra damage. That's pretty cool. It also inflicts some poison on hit, which is quite powerful actually. This was one point of critique on the guy we met with the other deck. They had a Dragonesque and they did have an emerald whelp and they had some sort of theme. But then they had the emerald whelp dealing a little bit of poison. But we need the emerald whelp not for the poison but for the accuracy. That they couldn't cope with the poison is not our fault. Good. A Thornburst here is a no-brainer. Because we have a dagger. No. we have a thorn theme. We gain spikes with the thorn whip, and we're really looking for that bloodthorn in the end. So we're gonna take it. 100%. Sapphire egg, no. Here's another bag of stones. That is a little bit extreme, isn't it? But I suppose we like to throw our stones. Nikki, not good because stones are not unique. And then we're gonna reroll. Normally Nikki always, because economy, even if it costs 10, is a good investment for the future. But in our case, since we have the offering bowl, I think we're fine. Let's look for a hungry blade. It's not a hungry blade, but that's an easy corrupted crystal, because it is on sale. Let's bring it into the offering bowl. Here's inventory space. Could also buy another dagger and make it flamed up. Buttercup. We'd rather have a another thing there. Tell you what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go for damage, even though the opponent has spikes. We're gonna get screwed. We don't have any vampirism. Many things arguing against buying this dagger. But there's something arguing for buying this dagger, and that is the Thorn Burst. Is this build fully on stones? Yeah, we're going for it. We're going for the stone build. Like you said, with a shield. If you put a holy shield there, I'll show you the item. If you put this Shield of Valor next to these stones, next to the stone skill, then the stone skill gives you 30% more block. And that is crazy pants. And then also you have the gold armor, right? Let's not forget the gold armor, which you can go for. It's the holy armor, and the Nikki makes the gold armor. There you go, here's the ingredients. And that also gives a lot of block, and then you're practically invincible. And since you don't need stamina for stones, the extra stamina cost on the gold armor doesn't do anything negatively. It has no negative impact. So yeah, that would be a build that's completely complete protection for you. So that would give your late game chance to pop off. It's good to have corrupted crystals then in your bag, or something, whatever you do damage with. And you look for a scaling solution anyhow. So your scaling solution will scale while you stay alive, and the other guy's scaling solution will outscale you if you're very unlucky, but usually because you have this much protection, you will kill them with your stones and your scaling solution. Could be Empower. Yeah, we're gonna buy the dagger. I'm gonna sell this, and we're gonna reroll. Ah, that reroll didn't do anything for us. That's a bit rough. Let's craft up the dagger. Reroll again, because we have so much flame here. Oh no, that's the wrong item. Another bag of stones is maybe not needed now. Still need the hungry blade. Let's go for it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But definitely there's garlic for recombination in the offering bowl. Good. We're offering up the corrupted crystal, and the reason behind this is that could be a hungry blade. Hungry. Cost 7. Where's the cost? 7. So this could be a hungry blade, except it cannot. So what you have to do if you do this is you put another flame inside, because then it's 8, and the one flame is just becoming another flame. Just keep the flame hot, and then there's a chance for a hungry blade. Otherwise there wouldn't be. Good. Let's start the battle. And this is every build. Every build looks for the Hungry Blade Thorn Whip combo. Usually, if they don't have anything else like a Dancing Dragon or something that really hits hard. This is a War Scythe. Hold on. No, it's just a regular Death Scythe. This Reaper got wrecked. Good. War Scythe is a bad idea, by the way. Cannot recommend. We just were looking for the War Scythe because we thought this is an automatic win. Because the War Scythe is terrible. Good, we're going to put this here, we're going to put this there, we're going to put the stones in the fanny pack, and then we have 3 fanny pack stone throwing. Right. We're going to fall off in power in the late game if we do not find our stuff. So going for the adventurer is a terrible idea. I'm not gonna go for the adventurer. Gonna just keep doing our thorn whip for the brief moment. And our 2 funky daggers. This is all nothing. We reroll. Coal we can ignite. And there's nothing. We reroll. And finally we have the Hungry Blade. Good. Now our big issue is a stamina cost, of course. But that is something we have to live with. Let's bring it in, bada bim. And then we somehow have to craft the Bloodthorn. I think this round... Oh, wait a minute. A stamina sack on sale? Good stuff. I thought this round we couldn't put anything in the offering bowl, but we can. Put in both garlics, give up on the stank stream. Maybe yes, maybe no. This will give us another stone potentially. Or chipped crystal or something. That banana. That banana is sorely needed. Can we make it a touch? It's a resounding yes. Good. Looking great. All these schmellies are useless. Good, because we're producing block and heal when you're full health. Doesn't do anything, of course. Good. If you have overhealing and if you have healing as damage, then healing is increased by 20%. Well, the Bloodthorn is going to do some lifesteal with vampirism, but otherwise regeneration, I suppose. No. We have 8 regeneration and the Hungry Blade is going to use it up, so yes, a little bit. Start the battle. We could also make a shiny Schmel into something, but we want to still keep him for the gold armor in the end. I'm going to upgrade all of our stones to something better. Look at that, stones. So yeah, when Ishigami asks, is there a stone build, you're looking at it. Ishigami says, I thought if I choose a subclass, I should build exactly for that. Like 4 dragons with Dragon Nest. No. Dragon Nest is good for the buffs that it gives. That's it. You can have 4 dragons around and then you heal. But what does it do for you, the healing? If the other guy is going for scaling and sustainability, you're gonna heal, but they're gonna outscale you. So that is not good. We enjoy the healing here with this one dragon. We enjoy this, but that's not our theme. Our theme is high damage output with the stones. Sustain ourselves with the stones and interrupt their gameplay with stunning, gaining the spikes necessary for the Bloodthorn to deal more damage, and giving the Bloodthorn a little bit of time to scale up, using up all of our regeneration to hit hard. And then we're just gonna hit hard. Quite quite reasonable. Now our stamina usage is low and they're offering us the katana. 2 weapons is rough if you have no stamina solution, and we don't have a stamina solution, so we're not going to go for the katana. It's fine. No need to be greedy. You can fill up your board with weapons, but you have stones, right? Amethyst. Inflict 4 random debuffs. Why? For what? Don't need it. Corrupted crystal. How much for good armor? How much for a holy armor, say? Is that 12? That's 12. 7. 8, 9. So, if we offer up 3 shells and the corrupted crystal, we have the chance for a holy armor. Nah, I don't think so. Let's not gamble here. I think we're fine. Healing is increased, we don't overheal, so all these schmells are not doing anything for us currently. We could simply offer them up, but we're still hoping for the holy armor so badly. This is just a reroll, if we're being honest. And we're always honest. Hey, economy. The box of prosperity has 2 things slotted. So, we're gonna get chipped gemstones every round now. Good, let's re-roll. This is nothing. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Sure, there is a dragon. But look at that investment. We don't want to... Oh, what we could do is recombinate the banana. I think this round is a no economy round because we don't have really anything that is really worth recombinating. Let's turn off the offering bowl. It's fine. Put it somewhere. Doesn't matter. Good. Then we're gonna ignite this coal because that's what we're doing. Then we're gonna reroll here. If this ruby egg was on sale, that would increase our power. And it would be practically free because you can resell if you don't need it. But for us, it pops off really fast. So yeah, on sale, you would make it, the dragon nest would help us with the ruby egg, sure. But like this, no. Inventory space on sale. And then there's a fanny pack. Ha, Phoenix. Interesting. We have all the flames. We could make this guy go crazy. We could make him into an enraged Phoenix. Oh, there's the holy armor we were looking for, actually. This is all full price. Don't like that much. All the inventory space is needed. Good thing is we don't have too much combo stuff. Let's move this over here, that over there. Make some room. Good. We're going to make room for the armor. I don't know what we have done here up there. This is just dumb. Move this one to the left. We can still have our dagger. So that's cool. Alright. This is insane with the stones here. This is a typical pyromancer build. You have to improvise so hard to make them powerful. How many spaces? Boom, boom, bim, boom, boom, boom. here you go. There, the other dagger. Oops. Come in as well. Then we have enough space for shenanigans. And we do love shenanigans. 12. How the heck? Also, let's figure this out. We gain 65 and we gain 2 regeneration for each holy item. While the flame thing uses up heat and heals for 12. Completely and utterly useless sun armor. Sun armor is very situational. The regeneration is so good because our healing is increased with the amulet. And we probably gonna take a lot of damage. And we use up a regen. In any case, the holy armor needs to be bought. But how? I'd rather offer up things. Oh, there is something we can do. We can sell the offering bowl. For 4 only. That's double the price of a leather bag. Is now the time? I think now is the time. Yes, let's get rid of it. Good. And then the banana. Hurts selling the banana. Sell the banana. Good. And now since we don't get any more flames, we're really reluctant to sell the flames. Sell the 1 garlic, give up on the stank stream. Let's give up on the dream. Why did we do this? We had enough money. Oh man. Good, let's put it in the schmelz. Good. Dum 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 ba dum bum. Here. Here. There. There. Sun armor. No, please don't. Can sell this and get the fanny, or can get the fanny next turn. Good. So that's our build, and look at this massive regeneration we're gonna have now. We have block. We have super duper healing with the regeneration and the dragon attacking. The vampirism, looking good. Start the battle. So what do they have? They have a dragon deck, just like we do. And they have a Thornbloom, Thorn theme, just like we do. But we have a regeneration theme as well. And that's what they're lacking. Can we win? Yes. Because even the Turbo Shenelli was too slow. Turbo Shenelli is fantastic if you print heat. Otherwise, no dice. That's why they lost. Reduce damage taken, chance to resist criticals, chance to resist stuns. Ah, I could have resisted our stuns. But yeah, this front-loaded buffs with the Dragon Nest is quite powerful. It was a close call, though. But we did win. Whoosh! Good, let's print some heat with our gun. Is this reasonable? Sure. Surely. How fast is a Dragon 2.1? Kinda slow. Faster than a dagger, though. Alright. Lifesteal or increase our healing even further? Let's increase our healing further. Prismatic orb for all the holiness in our board. Or on our board. Prismatic orb might be the right call. Increasing our healing even further. Not that we heal too much. This is not our theme. A little bit scared about this. But every little bit helps. 14 gold. What an investment. What a brutal investment this is. And 1 holy needs to go away from the holy armor. Oh dear. Oh man. So this would be how much? 1, 2, 3, and this would be 2. This would be 1, 2, 3 again, and sped up. A potential 4 as soon as we have more inventory space. Alright. Look at the front-loaded regeneration. Not happening anymore. I mean, it happens the same as last round. That's not a power spike. But the prismatic orb gives us 3 times 4% more healing. And then we have more healing with the Amulet of Life, 20%. And then we have nothing else. The regeneration that we're using up. And 1 dragon attacking. Yep. So do we make the sun armor because we don't have healing? We use up our heat that we barely have. Heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. Flame items gain holy. Gain 1 flame for each holy item. At least we gain front-loaded heat here. This is rough. Is healing our theme? It should not be. It should not be. We want the regeneration, don't we? Yes, we want the regeneration. Let's not be daft over here. Good. Stones. Yeah, and this is a really interesting example run for the Pyromancer. Because the Pyromancer is not easy to play. We think Adventurer is probably very easy to play, especially with a Bag of Giving, because there you can get rich very, very quickly and get overpowered items really early on. That's pretty good. Or the Berserker has a lot of special subclass items that all really, really hit hard. They're really great. While this guy can become a Cryomancer, and then you have nothing that jives with the item, and then your subclass is for nothing. Or this subclass is hard to use, and all these things. So yeah, we think the Pyromancer is a hard to play character. Start the back battle and see what we can do in this round. They're gonna craft a katana. They have a smallish. This doesn't look powerful at all. Good. Let's murder them real quick. Poof, we almost died. And that's another thing. You can do your very best with the Pyromancer and still not be very powerful. Because the Dragon Nest is just... It falls off really quickly. And yeah, you can specialize on the Dragon Nest, sure. But then you have to make so many concessions. And then what if it doesn't work? Here's another holy item. But it's very expensive. Useless bluestone fanny pack. Glowing crown. We put you here. Put you there, I think. There is potential. Is there potential here? I think there's even more potential. We have 15, so we go. Oh, there is the shield. Ah, there is the shield. And there's the Paradise Burp as well. Oh man, we want everything. And even with the Offering Bowl, we don't have enough economy to make everything happen. Yes. And that is why the Pyromancer is bad. In our opinion. Not just hard to play. The other characters just have this advantage there. Maybe we just got unlucky, right? Where do we put this guy? We can put you over here. We can put you there. No. Because the shield needs 1 space for the stoned. Who gives us something? Just the stoned and the thing goes only once. Because it's not a gold armor yet. A shield would be very good. Protecting us from melee as well. We can start out by moving this out and over. Good. For a potential putting the shield down here. Making room for more dragons. Can go. I mean, if the armor, if the shield is here and the armor is there, we have exactly the right amount of money for a glowing crown and a fanny pack. We might get enough mana to become invulnerable once. We might. We could ensure we can get enough mana to become invulnerable once. Right. Yeah, let's do this. This is very, very rough. Good. Can we speed up something there? The Thorn Burst, I suppose. Lack the inventory space. This is still on 4. This is one more 4% we got here. And really more healing with the glowing crown. And our healing is increased. So it was a great call, huh? We can increase our healing even further. We're going to pay 2 regeneration for it. And a slower Thorn Burst. Not prepared to do this. Potentially not worth it. Shield of Valor. Shield of Valor, 30%. Sun Shield deals damage, so not worth it. That's the thing. We are the Pyromancer, but we're not making the Pyromancer items, because that would kill us. So yeah. Start the Bappa battle. Survive 5 more rounds. We have only 4 tries remaining. We're struggling. So this is a Dragon Nest deck. We never lost to a Dragon Nest deck because it's so not powerful. We're invulnerable. Indeed, we became invulnerable for a second. And we kill them. Good. And look at this. We survived with 60 poison here. And we would never have survived with 60 poison if we leaned into the dragon theme. The thing is, if they become invulnerable for a second like we did here, then we don't heal anymore, and then they just kill us. But if we gain block all the time and regenerate, we stave off the dying. Very sustainable. Hey, a healing herb on sale. Wow, a heart container on sale. That's really cool. Increasing our healing even further. The potential to make a golem. But what is really interesting here is the Neki, of course, making gold armor. That is actually the crazy pants. And we can increase the speed of our things. I need inventory space. This is costing us 10. We can 6. Rough stuff. Decrease opponent's healing. Make a gold armor. Notice how we have the gold armor in the next round. making us attack half the time we're attacking now, 50% slower. Emerald Whelp will attack slower, reducing our healing actually. Bloodthorn attacking 50% slower. Not good. We are Pyromancer though. We should be able to compensate with heat. 2 burning coals. Oh, did we become invulnerable not having the sapphire sludge? I think we did. Hey, that's fine. Let's keep the coal inside of a bloodthorn. Good. You reserved this as another bag of stones. Question is, do we go for a stone golem for the last round or so? We will see, and we still cannot buy the Shield of Valor. This is terrible. Start the Weapon Battle. Good. Now we're 15% faster on our good things, like the Prismatic Orb and the Dragon and the Bloodthorn. That should help out. Still have some block here. We're invulnerable. Bloodthorn is scaling. We have 9 regeneration still. Bloodthorn is scaling. Come on, Bloodthorn. And we die. That's the thing. Berserker Excalibur? No chance. It's the Pyromancer's fault. It's not our fault. We could have leaned into dragons, but no chance. Look at the buff gain here. There is no chance. What difference would it have made if we would heal with every dragon attack and did our little shenanigans with every dragon attack? They don't care if we corrupt them. Blindness, they're just ignoring. A little bit of frost doesn't do anything. They have 15 heat even to get rid of 15 frost. And poison, they have 38 regeneration. They heal all the time. They're raging forever. Yep. That was a classic outpowered. Good. Survive 3 rounds, 3 tries left. It's going to be a perfect run though, which is cool. We're going to see all 18 battles. Even if we don't survive, it's going to be fine. Because we did see all 18s. Very good for a Pyromancer. Is nice. Good. Bashing the Pyromancer here. I hope Ishigami doesn't think, oh man, this is my favorite character class and this guy is ripping on it. No, no. Pyromancer is cool. It's just very hard to play and, in our humble opinion, underpowered. But maybe we're wrong. That could also be. Shield of Valor and Heart Container. Heart Container. It's gonna pop off immediately since we play with Frontal Regeneration. Giving us 2 Empower, which is good for many guns. We do have many guns. We have 4. Healing is increased by 15%. Gain 100% maximum health as well. And it's an additional regeneration source. It's very good, in other words. Want the shield, cannot slot it. Very sad. Need the shield, actually. We don't want the shield, we need the shield. Oh, we can sell the Dragoness now. That's an idea, that's a very good idea. Goodbye. And then we look for inventory space. Do we have to? To touch on both things now. Maybe here could be good. Let's reroll for inventory space. There is a stamina sack. Good. So we're wondering. This could be a lot of space. This could be alright-ish. For holiness. You don't need to become holy. To touch on this guy somehow. I mean, here is the space. Stupid dragon is in the way. We need that 3 luck. For sure. Any extra damage source? Still, this thing needs to be in the middle somewhere. Honestly, kind of want to speed up our gun. Because we have the gold armor now. Good, gun is super fast. Could put the thorn inside. Can put the shield here. This one there. Crown. This looks interesting. Doesn't look like we can holy it up a lot. Maybe this is good enough. Maybe this is best. Looks like it. Right. No space for the dragon? Come on. This is... Ah, that's sad. Can go here, I suppose. Whetstone. Whetstone doesn't do a lot. +1 damage it does. To be exact. How much more holy do we have? Nothing. 2 gold. Let's look for inventory space. Yes. That's a stamina sack for 5. Front-loaded heat. Does it help us? Or should we just resell? Let's resell the whetstone. Do we want the stamina sack? I think maybe. Stones also fall off in power now. The bird. Wonder if you should do the bird. Bird fits in here, but it needs to touch on the sword instead. If we move everything over to the left, oh dear. There is no holiness. To bird or not to bird. Stamina usage seems to be low. Let's protect ourselves a little bit. 3. Yeah, this is inventory space for full price. Probably gonna call it good. This is pathetic. Maybe we're not going to scale as much as we should. Is the problem? Sun shield, no. Moon shield, no. Let's start the battle. Can bank the banana. For no reason. Let's start the battle. Survive 3 more rounds. I think now our power is a fall off. Power fall off is too steep. But let's see what we can do. Is a Pandemonium poisoned deck? They poison us like no tomorrow. This is crazy pants. Look at this poison. Now they're invulnerable and we're dead. No, now we're just gonna lose the last 3, but that's typical Pyromancer. It's happening all day long. Could go for the Impractical Large Great Sword. We don't have Empower, so that's not a good idea. Even if we make it a Molten Great Sword for the last round. Actually, for the last round, a Molten Great Sword might be quite cool. If we can squish it in somewhere. Let's get rid of this stupid dragon. Wait a minute. For the last round, we could make this into a crafting round. Have the golem and have the molten sword. How about that? That's a good idea. Let's make it happen. Good. Good. Molten derp. How much do you need? 4 flames. We do have 4 flames. But there is no space. Oh, come on, that's only 3. And that's 4. Wow. And that is a so-called crafting round. And we paid full price for this as well. I think the Molten Great Sword is genuinely the reason why you should play a Pyromancer. Yes, and we get it for the last round. That's something. That will make us survive. Good. Do we still throw stones? No. Stone is still working with the gold armor. Let's have a lifesteal here. Reduce opponent's healing. There's no need to craft these. We barely have slots. Banana can go. Get another flame for fun. Reroll if 2 gold remaining. Protective purse is nice. Counter slotted. Start the battle. Hold on. 1 more space. Good. Let's look for an opponent. Ha 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 ha. We have a great sword. Whoosh. I have a lot of block. Look at us not taking damage. Uh-oh. Now we're taking damage. And of course we die to a proper board. Yep, they have the Bloodthorn, they have the Paradise Burp. And we got nothing. But now we have something. Good, Molten Great Sword, and when we hit we gain 4 in power, while we have at least 5. This thing's gonna be fast, so we're gonna hit twice maybe. It's gonna be good. Fanny Pack. Banana. Another dagger. For 4, now let's look for something good. Oil lamp, another oil lamp. Maybe. There's a stone to bank or to throw. A reroll. It's big nothing. 15 heat reached, huh? Next 3 hits are critical. For 8. I don't think so. If this was holy. No, it's fine. 3, 4, 5. It's good for the prismatic orb down here. For regeneration we have 4 times 3, which is good. We want to win the last round. We're doing our very best. If we don't win, that's fine. Wasn't in the cards. But we will try. This dragon is more important than you think. Because of 3 front-loaded luck. Let's reroll. Coal cannot ignite. It's the last round. Blueberries and potion belt. Let's buy the box of riches. And reroll for a gem. That's 1 poison gem. Sell the box of riches, buy the poison gem. Good. Now. Golem goes faster. Molten Great Sword. Put this in here, put that in there. This guy. Yeah, it's a bunch of guns. They attack slower, so that means stamina usage high is fine. Don't even have anything to mitigate our stamina usage. That's just sad. We buff up the golem, because the golem is a weapon. Good, we want it to hit. Deal 1 more point damage. Can we throw stones? Oh, what are we doing? Don't think we can throw stones or use these bags for anything. Reroll. Nope. Another thingy here. Piggy bank. Another prismatic orb would be fantastic. Can we get 14? Front-loaded regeneration is so important now, but is it 2, 4, 6? Bup, bup. This guy, oh, on hit gain empower. It's good. So this guy hits, and then the sword hits, and then we have enough empower to have the sword go crazy. Right. Don't think we need the stones or the frontal regeneration anymore. Sell the stones. Who's fast? Only you. You need to give us heat. Chance to resist poison. Interesting. Shall we do it? I think yes. And then you go here. Wonder if this is better laid down like this. Like that. Just thinking out loud. Da da da. 6. We need another 6. This heat is just money. Now we need 4. Selling 2 frontal regeneration is reasonable. Let's do it. What are we missing? Oh, we need to sell all of our frontal regeneration here. And then we have a little bit of healing increased. 2171, 2161. So this looks fantastic. We have only 6 frontal regeneration. That's fine. We gain regeneration. We gain 2 regeneration every 8 seconds. Wish we could do this a little bit better. Wish we would have had more. We can compromise. Let's compromise over here. 2, 4, 6. Oh no, it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Frontal regeneration is better. And that is 4% less healing, that's alright. Because 4 times and 6 times 4 is really good. And this is a proper board, and it took us everything and the last round and all tries to get this. We should have gotten this five rounds ago. But alright. Can we fit things a little bit better? No, things are fitted well. Start the battle. This is a pretty cool board. We like it. Now, this is a mage, and they want to heal, and they want to give us a lot of buffs, which is very nice of them. And they use the gingerbread. What was that? Crazy, this pyromancer. We barely have heat, so we're not very fast. But we hit hard now. Oh, we might lose this. We might lose this as well. Yep, we did lose it. Pyromancer sucks. And is not our favorite character. And we're mad, you know, because we're bad. I don't know if we could have done better, but we did see all 18. So that's pretty good. Game over. No survive. but we gained 14 points and we're platinum ranked now. So by our definition, this is definitely a win, even though we lost the game, because we just want to have perfect runs. And having the chance to win is all we're looking for. We're realistic, right? Not everybody's a winner, but having the chance to win, that's all you can ask for in life. Very philosophical. But that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for following. Pretty cool. And don't forget the 500 Archives, which is our YouTube channel, where you can listen to your favorite game being played, and a little bit of blabber in the background, and fall asleep too. There's going to be no screaming. There's going to be no yelling. There's going to be no loud sounds, and it's going to be fantastic. Fantastic music in the background, like right now. Listening to some gaming music from the RimWorld. It's fan music actually. But enough of all this. And thank you especially to Ishigami for motivating us to do this interesting run even. Because we would have never. Usually we just random and then see if we can get the 18. But yeah, until next time, have a good day and a good night.